Hey guys, I just left Secretary of State. Funny thing, I temporarily lost a driver's license once. I was in college as an adult. I did not go right out of high school. Well, I did, and I left and I went back. So on my return excursion, I was well over the age of 21, but the girl who sat next to me in one of my classes was a few months away from her 21st birthday, and she was being left out of all the parties over the summer. And I went to the bookstore and bought a book, and I wrote a check, and I came back and I set on my desk that I shared with her my checkbook and my ID. And my ID went missing. I didn't notice it, put the checkbook away, and when I came back from the bathroom, and 3 months later, my ID just landed in my book bag as if, I hadn't emptied it 15 times over the semester, and in my general search for it. But either way, I figure I had a really good summer that summer that I have no memory of. I'm sure I visited a lot of bars and fun places, but anywho, this is the first time I've ever actually lost one and it not come back. And voting the elections in 3 weeks, and in my city you show an ID to vote. I'm sure there's a process if you don't have one, but just to be safe, I went ahead and replaced my ID, which is not easy because of the pandemic. Secretary of State is by appointment only, and they're scheduling appointments right now in October for January and February, except for out in rural areas. A city called Romeo, another one called Howell. I have family out in Howell, or in that general area, but they are available for next day appointments, but it's 40-mile drive each direction. So I came downtown Detroit. They had a next day available for me when I applied last night on a Sunday night. They had next day available for me. So I just left. I've got my new ID. Wasn't prepared for pictures. I thought they'd just use my old one, but they took my picture. I'm like, hey, if I gotta wear a mask in here, can I wear my mask for my picture? It's kind of, like a sign of the times. And they said no mask for the picture. So I will be getting a full mug in my picture. So anyways, I am off now on this. If you look, it's a horrible blah day. It's 5:10. Look how dark it's getting. The leaves are starting to change. I've got a few errands to run, and since I'm downtown Detroit, this is where I like to get some of my coffees and some of my other things. So since I'm here, on my 20-minute drive home, I'm going to be stopping and picking up some things along the way. Maybe I'll take you with me. beautiful lights. Look at those beautiful lights. That is Industry. That is the refinery. That is, we're home. And whatever winning sports team we have, unfortunately, that's the Pistons, 16 years old. We haven't had a winning sports team since then. When I was a kid, it was painted like a Tigers baseball from the 67 or 68 World Series, and then again in the 84. I'm heading home. You all have a beautiful night.